Hi, everybody. I'm Robin, and these are my reflections. And today I have something really very exciting to share with you today. I don't know what is going to happen. This is going to be like Gorilla Deck unboxing. So, what I have, let me just show you, is this packet of decks that arrived in the mail for me. This is from a subscriber turned friend of mine who I don't know if I want to mention their name because YouTube is a very public place and I'm not sure if they want to be on blast. But if they do, they can say in the comments who they are. But they reached out to me and asked me, they said they had some decks that they weren't, using anymore and they wanted to rehome and wanted to know if I wanted one or two of them. And I was like, sure. And then they were like, oh, I'll send, a couple other things. I did not understand what I think I wasn't paying close enough attention. I thought it was going to be like one or two decks. It is like a whole packet. It's very heavy. I am not sure exactly what all is in this package, but I am excited to take it out with you together today. So we're going to look at these one by one together. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull them out one by one and we're going to take a look. So we'll start with this one. Let me just move this. All right, so I have no clue what this is. Let me see. The Lazy Crow Tarot Deck. Unlock the secrets of your subconscious mind. Learn what your future holds. Make contact with the spirit realm, cast spells or something. I don't really understand how these things work. Definitely marvel at pretty art. Yes, that's something I love to do. Laugh at a drawing of kids fighting with sticks. All of these options and more are open to you, made possible only through the support of numerous artsy weirdos and the obsessive artistic labor of a recluse in the woods of Minnesota. I give you the Lazy Crow Tarot Deck. I hope you like it. Art and Words by Nicholas Kragowie. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. So it's in one of these Make Playing Cards 2-part boxes. Yep, Make Playing Cards stock. So let's just take a look. I don't think I've ever seen this before. This is something I don't know if I know this deck. Let's zoom in and see about it. The cards, they are on the Make Playing Cards stock. These are the backs. They look just like the front of the box. I don't think I've ever seen, I don't recognize this card. We'll see as we go through. But it looks like it's going to be very RWS because that's a very RWS. Oh, they're not in order, so we'll just take a look. So we've got the 10 of coins. This is the Knight of Coins. And the 6 of what? What do we think this is? Though the Lovers. This is probably the Lovers card. Yeah, I'm thinking that's the Lovers card. All right, the 7 of Wands, the Tower. Okay, so I can see it. This is the Empress, the 5 of Coins. This is cute. I like the artwork. It looks like, I don't even know what, like old school Nickelodeon cartoons. 5 of Swords. What is this? The Queen of what? Wands? Queen of Wands. Queen of Swords. I'm guessing that's the Queen. Might be the King. Let's put those to the side. We'll see. So we got the 9 of Cups. Got some diversity in here. This is cute. So Judgment. I like the way they did the Roman numerals stacked like that. That's kind of fun. Never seen that before. Page of Wands. Page of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. I was looking at this trying to see if this was like a Celtic knot or what. It didn't come with a book. No book. So I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Maybe there's something. There's a Hierophant. So I can tell what the cards are. This is another. Okay, so what do we think? Queen. So this is the Queen, and this is the King symbol. So this is the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords, and this will be the King of Swords. Yeah, I think so. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below if you think that's right. I think this is the Queen of Swords, and this is the King. Magician. Devil. That's funny. Yeah, these are fun. Look at that 4 of coins. I like this. This is fun with the like broken neck, like Gumby people. I like this. This is fun. The eyes are a little bit weird because there's no pupils, but I don't think it bothers me. Love the coloring. It kind of reminds me a little bit the coloring of the Curious Travels. I just got the Curious Travels, but it's different though. Let me see. It's the Emperor. Talking about a naked baby on a horse. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty RWS. I can tell what it is. So I'm not having any trouble with that. That's the world. Um, the only thing was identifying the course, but I think I've got them now. The knights have horses. That's easy. Look at this. That's a cute one. I really like this Two of Swords. I really like this Two of Swords. That's fun. Look at this Justice. This is fun. I like this a lot. I like this. This is fun. I like this. So, yeah, excited to have this. So, this one is called the Lazy Crow Tarot deck. Let me know in the comments below if you have this. What do you know about it? Like, Two of Cups, Three of Swords. So this is for people who like a Three of Swords that's not just like three swords and a heart. I mean, it is three swords and a heart, but it definitely gives you like a little bit more. I like the surrender here in the pose of the person, or they could be considered dead. Look at this hermit. This is crazy looking. Look at it. It's funky. I like it. Yeah, I think this is fun. Look at that Three of Cups. Okay, so this is fun. So this is the Lazy Crow. So let's see what else is in the bag. Okay, let's pull out the next. Ooh, the Sasser of Vito. I've been wanting the Sasser of Vito tarot for a while. I've been going back and forth, and she had it on sale on the website. And I was like, should I get this? I don't know. And I just keep going back and forth. Oh, this is trimmed. This is trimmed, right? It should have a black border. Yeah, it's definitely been trimmed. I've never had a trimmed deck before. Never. I've never trimmed one and I've never traded for one. So I have the full guidebook, which is nice because I thought about getting the mini. Um, and then I was like, no, I want to get the one with the guidebook, but I never ended up picking it up. So here's the inside of the box in case you haven't seen it before. I think this has been out for a while. This is the this is the seventh printing. This is the seventh printing of the deck. It says lore, love, lost, and lust. Interesting. Huh. I'll have to take a closer look at the story behind this. Like I've seen this deck around because it's very popular, but I don't really know much about it because I've never owned it and I've never really watched a walkthrough of it. So I don't know. I'll have to take a look. Is there a story behind this but there's the creator, Sasser Barrington. And I actually just got this one, who's the same artist and creator. Love this. So, and I've been looking at the Sasser Vito. She's the one that actually had me looking at this in the first place. So these are the backs. I think this is the biggest reason why I never bought this deck. These bugs on the back of these cards. But let's see. I've never seen it trimmed before. I've never owned a trim deck. It's kind of interesting. It definitely makes the deck smaller. So it's like going to be easier for me to let's lay them out in case you want to see what they look like trimmed. So it's going to make it easier for me to, I like the eyes on this Page of Swords, to handle because I have small hands. Ooh, look at this Five of Swords. What is this? The Six of Pentacles. Interesting. I like her artwork. I think it's fun. I like the way that she draws. This art style. I don't really know what to call it, but I like it. I like this. I've never seen it trimmed without the black borders. I kind of like it without the borders. I like it with the borders too. Now, don't get me wrong. I like borders. which is why I've never trimmed a deck before. But there are a few decks. I think no, that's not why. I think it's because I'm a chicken because there are a few decks that I have that I would love to trim the borders off of, but I'm sure I would mess it up. So I'm excited to have my first trim deck and my first copy of the Sasser Vito Tarot. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna work with this because I know from seeing other people working with it, and I remember Katie Flowers doing a series on this. Like I think she did a read with this deck, or she had like these vlogs that she used to do where she would do various spreads on different decks. I don't like the backs at all, but like, and there's a bug on the hair too. I might have to put this in a bag. But she would do various spreads on different decks, and she did this one time, and so I saw a lot of it in that vlog because she was just doing a lot of different work with it, and I remember thinking it was really interesting. So I'm excited to finally have this one because I've been going back and forth, back and forth. Do I want it? Do I not? Do I want it? Do I not? So thank you for saving me from myself. So let's see what else is in here. Ooh, a Len Norman deck. I actually have this Len Norman deck already, but this is cool because I've been wanting to take a Len Norman deck to my mother's house, and I'm going to put this one there because this is a fun deck. If you've never seen this one, this is called the what is this called? How do you say it? Palam de Pes. I don't know. Here's the name. Len Norman. You can buy this from Printer's Studio, I think is where I got my copy. And yeah, they're fun. They're like sketchy, but they're on playing cards, but they're sketchy. I saw these in the book that I bought to learn Lenormand, and I was like, oh, I want those, and I went and got them from Printer Studio. So I already have a copy of this, but this copy I'm gonna put at my mother's house because I've been wanting to put a copy. I'm just gonna show you what they look like laid out. These are fun to work with because the playing cards are so prominent on them. So it's easy for me because I can never remember which cards go with what, like the playing cards. And if I want to like integrate them, this is one of the decks that I have. This one and the Brown Witch Lenny are the two that I have that I feel like really help me remember to integrate the playing cards into my Lenormand readings because they're so prominent. This one, they're actually drawn on a playing card. And then with the Brown Witch Lenny, the playing cards, the court cards sort of pop out of the inset into the card. So that's kind of fun. So yeah, so this is this one. I don't know how to pronounce this, so I'm just gonna show you the name, but that's the name of the deck. If you want to look it up, it's on. I'll probably put the links down below. So thank you for this one. I'm gonna take this right to my house. My mom's probably gonna steal it from me, but because she's been wanting a Lenormand deck. She's been wanting me to do Lenormand readings for her. Is basically what it is. And I never have a Lenormand deck when I'm at her house, and I keep saying I'm gonna give her one or just put one there so that when I go there, it's there. And so this is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one. So thank you for that. These are the backs in case you didn't see them. Super fun. Does come with an extra card if you like to use a stopper card or a blocker card. And just like me, she puts rubber bands around these cases because they always come open. I always buy the ones from Make Playing Cards when I order from Make Playing Cards because they snap shut. They have like a pressure cut shut. So those are better for the Lenormand decks. All right, let's see what this is. There's still another deck in there. Okay. Oh, yes, this is the one that I knew she was going to send. So this is the Journey to Oz and Wonderland Tarot. This was a Kickstarter recently. If you can still get it, I will put it down below. It says, in a tome worn by time, tales intertwine of Oz's golden roads and Wonderland's rhyme. Emerald towers gleam, whilst mirrors beguile. Both wondrous lands stretch mile upon mystic mile. Dorothy with her comrades seeks what's within. Heart, brain, courage, life's ceaseless den. Whilst Alice on chessboards with creatures converse, their riddles revealing the universe's verse. As cards veil paths, so too do these tales, whispered in sights, midst tempests and gales. In each reflection, amidst fantasy's flight, lies a mirror to our souls, both shadow and light. In this deck of adventures so grand, may one find oneself in each mystic land. For in Oz and Wonderland, as in life we find, mysteries of the heart, soul, and mind. Okay, so this is the deck. This is the inside of the box. That's pretty. It says "Eat Me." So I guess this is a mashup of um, The Wizard of Oz and Alice in Wonderland. This is the back of the deck. It says, this deck intertwines the realms of the adventures of Alice in Wonderland and Dorothy's Oz, offering a fantastical voyage through cherished tales reimagined. New tarot seekers will unlock the art of card reading, while veterans delve into the blend of iconic imagery and enchanting tales. All right, and I think if I remember correctly from the Kickstarter, that this one is a, what is it called? AI deck. It's done with AI. This is crazy. Look at this. The cardstock is buttery. It does have some stamping on it here and here. It's not foil stamping. It's like shiny. It makes the letters shiny. I don't know if you can tell from the light in here. It's hard to catch it, but the letters are stamped on, and so is this border and the back. So there's like a spot gloss. So this is like a black, and this is like a white glossy. So this is very pretty actually. And yeah, cardstock is a smooth, buttery matte. Let me see. No edging. It comes with a pretty chunky guidebook. Let's see. Ooh, this is a lot. Does it talk about the story? It says message, Mad Tea Party. So it tells you Tip's discovery. Within the confines of Mombi's lair, young Tip's spirit longed for freedom and wonder. His discovery of the powder of life not only broke his chains, but also opened doors to a world of enchantments and potential. The Four of Cups calls you to dive deep, embrace the boundless realms of imagination, and let intuition guide your steps. In this exploration, you won't just find purpose, but also a renewed zest for life. If Tip fixates on discontentment, he might overlook the magic powder. So it does talk a little bit about what the why they chose the character or the scene, but and it does tell you kind of like it says Munchkin Country, Chest Valley, and then written in here it says a little bit like this one says atop a cliff, Alice beheld the vast puzzling expanse of Chest Valley, and you know it's mixed in there. But then it also says the Three of Wands speaks of this harmony, you know, and it goes in, and then it also has reversed, and it also talks about how the energy melds with the scene as well as what the card means. So that's a nice write up for a deck like this because it kind of like if you're like me, this is the author Matthew Stuckey and Jerry Chanthavong. I hope I said that correctly. Those are the authors. So if you're like me and you're not into these stories, like I don't know too much about. Like I know I've seen The Wiz, and I've never seen The Wizard of Oz, and I've seen Alice in Wonderland, I think before, but it's been. I mean, I was a child, so it's like it's been a long time. Let's zoom in and take a look at the cards. For someone like me, I think it's going to be a little bit, the guidebook is going to be helpful to kind of, if I want to know about the stories. But looking at these cards, it doesn't look like I even need to know the stories to be able to understand. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. And it says on the cards too where it comes from. So this says the Wheelers. The Sun. That's cute. The Garden of Lively Flowers. I think this one is from the the Alice in Wonderland, because the Alice in Wonderland deck from Inside Editions has flowers as one of the suits, right? Like flowers with faces. So Queen of Wands. This is Belina the Hen. Strength is the Cowardly Lion. I know the Cowardly Lion because I've seen The Wiz. Like Ace of Cups, Drink Me Vile. I know that's from Alice in Wonderland. Queen of Swords is the red queen. I'm always trying to flip the hangman. When I see the hangman, I want to turn it upside down, still to this day. Page of Wands, Scraps, the patchwork girl. Justice, the King of Hearts. Five of Wands is Croquet with the Queen. Oh, that, yeah. You know what's funny is that when I was a kid, for several years in a row, I went as the cards from Alice in Wonderland. Like, I think I had a Jack and a Queen of Hearts costumes that my mother and I used to like rotate out. And they were like, I wore them for years. And still, I know nothing about Alice in Wonderland. And I never felt the need to like read the story, pick the book up, watch the movie, nothing. I'm pretty sure I saw the one with Johnny Depp when it first came out, but it's been a long time and I only saw it once. So, but I know the story. Yeah, so I know this is Dorothy. And I know why it's black and white. And like I said, I've seen The Wiz. So this is King of Pentacles, the Gnome King. And I might have actually seen the original movie of this when I was a child, but I don't remember it. The King of Wands, Prince Inga. Now that I don't know who that is. Dorothy's Triumph. This is cute. I like it. The Five of Pentacles, Humpty Dumpty. I like that a lot for the Five of Pentacles. Page of Cups, Button Bright. I don't know who that is. Here's Alice as the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, I can get with that. The Hermit is the Dormouse. Okay. The Queen of Cups is the Glass Cat. I don't know who the Glass Cat is, but I like her. The King of Swords is the Gnat. I like the steampunkiness of this. I like here's the High Priestess, the White Queen. This is beautiful. I like the steampunkiness of it. I like the borders because it's bringing it together. I think that the imagery is fine for what I'm looking at. Like I'm looking at this is the Six of Swords. Yes, I can see the Six of Swords in that card. So yeah, I think I can work with this. I'm going to work with it for a little while and see. I like pop culture decks. Even if it's not my fandom, I still like pop culture decks. Like I'm totally into that. I've never seen the Angel and Demon one. What is it called? I forget even the name of it, but the deck is so beautiful. The show that comes on Amazon, I can't remember the name of it. I'm sure you guys are screaming at the screen. I love the tarot deck that they released with that. I think the artwork is beautiful, and I really hope that the artist releases another deck. But I might buy that deck just because I like the artwork, even though I don't know anything about the show. And the same with the House of Dragons deck. I've never seen the House of Dragons, but I think the artwork is really pretty and vibrant, so I might pick that up. So so I don't need to know the fandom to enjoy a pop culture deck, and I think that the guidebook has got me on this, so I can't wait to use this. So thank you so much for sending this to me. I am very excited to give this a shot. You know, it's been on my radar because it was on Kickstarter, and I remember seeing it, and then people got it, and people were talking about it, but I didn't back it, so I didn't get it, and so this is nice to kind of get a chance to work with that one. Oh, this is the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. This is the new one from Los Caraballos. So let's take a look at this one. Love the backs of this deck. I love this deck. I think that this is fantastic. It's a lot of fun. The guidebook is great. It's another one where it's like, I don't know anything about Alice in Wonderland, but the guidebook has my back. You know what I mean? Like, it's got my back. So I actually have this already. So I'm just going to, let's take a look. We've got number 11. The Smoking Caterpillar. So it says, in the story, when she finally got out of the white rabbit's house and shrank to 3 inches size, Alice met a blue caterpillar who was smoking a hookah on the top of a mushroom. This conversation got off to a bad start as the insect turned out to be judgmental and lecturing. However, Alice received 2 interesting pieces of advice during this meeting. The first was she should not get angry, and the second was eating bites of the mushroom would make her grow or shrink, meaning it's not always easy to know in advance who will give the best advice or when you will come to find it worthwhile. For this reason, stay open and welcome graciously any recommendations you should receive. However, whoever and wherever they might come from. Maybe they will prove to be useful sooner than you think. Key question: which or whose advice do you need right now to help you reach your goal? And so, yeah, you see, the guidebook is really good. Guidebook is very supportive, helps you through if you don't know the story. Really enjoy this one. Let's zoom in and take a look at some of the cards if you haven't seen them. So if you haven't seen this one, you can take a look at some of it. I like this deck. I think it's really fun. As far as the Alice in Wonderland deck, this is a Paolo Barbieri deck, so his artwork, and I don't have the book, but I love his artwork. I have a couple of decks from him. So this one is right up my, I think if I'm going to have an Alice in Wonderland Oracle, this is definitely going to be the one I'm going to like. And I like that she's kind of teenage in here. She looks a little more grown up. I love this one. The only thing that I don't like about this deck is that some of them, most of them are like in this sort of this color scheme, and then some of them have these like brighter colors. So if I'm using it with more than one card, it's a little bit disjointed on the table. If you're just using one card at a time, it's fine. But if you're using it with more than one card, you can see here how they're like, you see, like there's some bright and some very dull cards, and that can be a little jarring for me. But mostly I'm just pulling, usually I'm pulling two cards. So that, like I said, it does kind of jar me sometimes, but I overlook it because I like the deck and I like the messages in the guidebook. This one is actually an extra deck. I actually already have this, so probably will be giving this away soon. Stay tuned. But yeah, this is super cute. Super cute. Love this deck. Here's the backs. And that's the last deck that was in the box. So thank you to my friend and subscriber for these wonderful gifts. Oh, you know what I wanted to try? I was going to put this back in the box, but I really want to see how this is going to look with this deck. This is the other one I was looking at, the Journey to Oz and Wonderland. So now this is Paolo Barbieri's hand-drawn artwork, and this is AI. So I don't know, it might be a little bit jarring, but we're going to see how they work out. We have the Devil and the Empress with the Duchess's cook. This is about balance and spices. So just the right amount of spice with the Devil and the Empress. That's interesting. And then the Unexpected Invitation with the Four of Swords and the Six of Swords. Okay. I like this Four of Swords a lot. And then we have Tweedledee and Tweedledum with Judgment and the Ten of Swords. This actually is not bad together. It's not bad. What do you guys think? If you have these decks, are you using them together? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Those colors look really nice together. Look at this lobster. What is this? Knight of Wands, Jack Pumpkinhead. Who's Jack Pumpkinhead? He's funny looking. I like him. And then the Knave of Hearts with the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Pentacles. Beautiful Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I think this is nice. This is a good match. And actually, this deck might be one that might go nicely with quite a few of my Paolo. I wonder if it'll go with like the Dragon and the Unicorn Oracle. I'm gonna try them. I'm sure gonna try them. But those are the decks that were sent to me by my friend. I'm very excited to be able to work with some of these, like this, especially this Journey in Wonderland one. Now my brain is like, I wonder if I could, because I do have a hard time sometimes matching up decks with Paolo Barbieri's artwork because it's so bold and so distinct. AI decks tend to be also bold and distinct, and I never really thought to try them together, but this is kind of because it's so it has that fairy tale element, and his artwork does as well. I think it might go with some of the other decks, but I don't know. I like it with this one, so we'll see. Yeah, and we got the Len Norman deck and the Sasser Vito, and then this one was called the Lazy Crow deck. So yeah, thank you so much for everything that was in that bag. I cannot believe that all of this arrived. I was so shocked because I knew she was going to send this one, I had no clue that this one was coming. I knew this one was coming. And then she said she had like another one that she wanted to send. I didn't know it was going to be all of this. So I was this was exciting to get the bag and be like, what all is in here? This is heavy. So yeah, super excited. Now I have them all open and I can play with them. And thanks for stopping by, listening to me ramble and taking a look at my decks. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, you can subscribe. I release videos every few days regarding tarot and oracle. I'll put links in the description box below where you can pick up anything that you see here today if you'd like one for yourself. And until I see you next time, stay safe and be blessed. Bye bye.